All right, welcome to probability. We're going to be using a formula called P for probability equals desired outcomes over total outcomes. And I'll show you how to work this formula into this worksheet. This whole worksheet is basing our questions around this fact. A fair coin is tossed, meaning there's no tricks with this coin. There's a heads and there's a tails. Like this. Heads, tails. Those are your only two options. Find all possible outcomes. We can write these outcomes right here. And the way we're going to write this, we're going to write this like this. One of those curly brackets. H for heads, T for tails, and then we'll close the brackets off. You only have two possible outcomes when you toss a fair coin. Now we're going to start using our formula for question number 2. Find the probability of showing head. All right, let's write down our formula. P equals. All right, so let's start with the bottom. Total outcomes. What is our total number of outcomes? We have 1, 2 possibilities. And again, they're represented in a visual here. There's 2 possibilities, 2 total. 2 goes on the bottom. The number that you desire is going on the top. So find the probability of showing a head. How many options are heads? There's only one. So one option is going on the top. This is your final answer. Let's try this again for this question. Let's start by writing our formula like that. Find the probability of showing tails. Okay. How many total options when we flip a coin do we have on the bottom? There's only 2 possible outcomes. What are the chances of showing only tails? There's only 1 tail available. So it can be written as 1 over 2. For this question here, excuse me, find the probability of showing either head or tails. Let's draw our formula. We know that when a fair coin is tossed, there's only 2 possible options. And then for the top, what is the probability of showing either heads or tails? How many of these are heads? We have 1. How many of these are tails? There's 1. In total, 2. There's actually an extra step for this question. However, for right now, this is as far as I'm going to take it. If you've written 2 over 2 for this question, I would mark it correct. unless your teacher has shown you the extra step. And for this last question, we are going to begin our process. We know the bottom desired outcome is 2, and now it's saying find the probability of showing neither heads or tails. How many options up here are not heads and not tails? Well, I don't see those options up here. There are 0 of those desired options available. So this question can be written as 0 over 2. Again, this does have an extra step, but for right now, I'm just going to leave it at that. If you stuck with me, congratulations. We have just finished page 41. I will see you on page 42.